Hey guys, me Dakota here. Um, this is this is from the other video I was making, talking about what I think is gonna come with the Sonic part of the gaming legends. I think it's a really cool idea, but the main thing I'm talking about here is this. Um, I wanted to talk about sprites today for Fortnite. Um, it's very interesting because number one, they've already stated this one was scrapped, but the Spider-Man sprite that was supposed to come out gives a danger sensibility and detects who's aiming at you and marks them at 5 seconds. Sprite isn't in the files and the ability is missing final tuning, so it might be scrapped. Or more sprites in Chapter 7 Season 4. I don't know what. I remember seeing a comment from him reply. But the main thing I want to talk about is the more sprites in Chapter 7 Season 4. At the beginning of the season, people thought they were probably going to be just for this season, which is very much good to think because we had the rivalry system last season. If they brought that over, that would have been terrible. If they kept going with it, because then they would have to keep going with new mechanics, stack on new mechanics. But sprites might be a permanent thing, kind of like how Zero Build was a one-time thing, and then it became permanent. Sprites may become a permanent thing, possibly. Number one, let's talk about pure money, they would lose a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people just come on the game just to get sprites. Have you seen the amount of people they get on power hours? Number two, they still have like an obligation. They haven't brought in the 5 winners for the sprite contest, meaning that until the 20th, which they only have like 3 weeks until then, they still have to do a final event and everything. Jim is coming out next week with Iron Mouse, I'm pretty sure. We don't even know what's going to happen on the 13th. Now, this is going to be the new season. So, in that time, we really just don't know. Like, we don't know what's going to happen the 13th. Maybe Spider-Man does come out the 13th. Maybe Spider-Man Sprite comes out next week. Who knows? What we do know is that he's not coming out, probably. Unless there's more sprites coming to Chapter 7 Season 4. Maybe he gets reworked, but I think it's more like he's getting reworked than coming out as the Spider-Man Sprite specifically. It's a cool ability. It's just, it's going to be kind of hard to then bring it out since the collab is already out. Let's let's think about that, right? If they took away sprites, that means everything we've been trying to grind for this season would be useless. But also, it it has a lot of possibility. You know, like next season is Gaming Legends. Okay, think about a Pac-Man sprite, or Sonic, or Mega Man sprite, or Gaming Legends sprite. You know, in general, they have many possibilities, especially if there's ability-based ones. Like, let's say that if you hold crouch when you have the Sonic item, you can do a spin dash. Well, if there's a Sonic sprite, then maybe it has it where it's built in, but level 5 sprite, it'll be the level that you can go up to with the item. But like a level 1, you could probably do like a small, like it stops abruptly spin dash. Or you have to wait like every minute or so. While with the ability at level 5 will match the ability at like 5 second delay or something. I don't know. It could be like that. But there's many possibilities. And plus, you have to think there's still going to be more seasons after that. And maybe like if they go into chapter 8, they have to get rid of the sprites. But as of right now, if they literally get rid of sprites next season, they might handicap themselves. Because all their good numbers and stuff and looking positive might go down the drain if they take away sprites. Because the people that wanted to get in for the sprite hunting, they're just going to leave. if they don't have a goal like that. Because rivalries last season was good for the old players that love the killing and all that. But sprites this season is good to change up the meta because there's always new sprites coming out and new variants, and the variants are always going to change up. Now, some of them are bad, like the gym sprites. Like next week, they're going to have reduced fall damage, just wear air sprite. Or just glide if you're in solos. Now, builds will probably be helpful because I don't think they have auto, like, redeploy. But still, I feel like, I feel like that they have many possibilities they can do, and they could really just profit from it. Think of the merch that sprites can bring. I feel like I would be willing to buy a sprite plushie or a sprite statue, something like that. And if they get rid of sprites, they're gonna run out of money. There's many possibilities of things that it can bring back, or like place as sprite dependent. Like the Spider-Man gauntlets could possibly be an ability from a Spider-Man sprite in the future, or a spider sprite in general. Or maybe other gimmicks. Or, it's a good way to also get collabs with creators because then they don't need their whole skin. They just can get a sprite if they want. Like Poyo. I don't think Poyo has a skin, but he has a sprite. Iron Mouse is getting a sprite next week. She doesn't have a skin, I'm pretty sure, yet. I'm gonna say yet because she's pretty big streamer, so I wouldn't be surprised if she got a skin and stuff in the future based off her VTuber model. But yeah, that's just what I want to talk about because I really feel like they're gonna have to bring sprites back because they, number one, literally their success this season has revived the game, and I feel like if they don't continue off of it, they're gonna kind of get screwed over, major screwed over. Number two, the money, like I mentioned, just in general, merch and all that. But also number three, they kind of have the other things, like the sprite contests. They also on the Discord. I do have the Discord. I had to think about it for a second. That's why I went silent. I do have the Fortnite Discord. I wonder which one it is though. There we go. Fortnite up in events. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Mastery Mondays, they go past, like, they literally made it set for every Monday. Still going to October. Still going into December. Still going into January. Now that's probably that they just set it to remind everyone every Monday, and they'll probably get rid of that when the time comes. But the fact that the how good the sprites have been and everything, I just don't feel like I don't feel like they're gonna just abandon it that easily. Sure, like rivalries is reasonable to abandon because the whole thing was Foundation versus Ice King. And now Ice King is dead and Foundation's gone. It kind of just you know it's kind of like one of those things where yeah, it's questionable per se. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I rambled so much, and yeah, peace.